Okay, hi Rachel. Welcome to the Meme Cemetery. We're having another meme chat intermission where I get to talk to my lovely friends about their favorite memes from their childhood or viral videos and all that kind of stuff. So, here with my friend Rachel today. Rachel, how are you?
I am doing very well. How are you doing, Amelia?
I'm also doing okay myself. Today feels really weird. I have like no concept of time today whatsoever.
No, that was me yesterday. I thought it was Thursday yesterday, and it was literally Wednesday all day.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you started the Zoom meeting, I was like, oh my God, has it been Thursday the entire day? Like,
And then I was just straight up like, it's just not Thursday.
it was so funny. Oh my God. But I wanted to ask you what some of your favorite memes or viral videos were when you were a kid, like 10 or 12 or whatever, honestly.
So I remember back in the day, everybody would have a home computer that would be like in a computer room, and you would ask your mom, like, can I go on the computer? And she would be like, I don't care, whatever. And I would go on YouTube. And like one of the things me and my friends first discovered, I was probably in 5th or 6th grade, was Charlie the Unicorn.
Yes.
And we thought it was the best thing. And we would watch it all day long. And we would quote it at school. We would get in trouble for quoting it at school. And it was like this cultural reset. Like everybody, you would go to school and talk about it, and all the other kids would know exactly what you were talking about. And if they didn't know, you would just show it to them. And it was like this whole thing. And it was crazy. And that was like the first time I had known about memes. And I didn't even know what memes were, but it was a meme at the time. But in my head, I was like, oh, it's just a funny video, whatever.
Yes. No, I think like Charlie the Unicorn was also one of the big ones for me when I was a kid, like especially when like you said, like go into the computer room, or like I would take my like parents' laptop and shit and go on it to watch these videos. But yeah, Charlie the Unicorn was definitely like one of the more substantial ones, and that channel had a lot of other like weird videos, like llamas with hats was another one.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It feels so long ago now.
It does.
I feel like that part has like ended. Like kids don't watch those kind of videos on YouTube anymore. Like now they have like TikTok and Instagram, and it's like so different now.
It is
weird and kind of sad almost.
It does make me kind of sad. Like it makes me want to have like a revival of like this old stuff. Because I remember when Charlie the Unicorn came out, you could go to Hot Topic and you could buy Charlie the Unicorn merch. I remember I did. And I was like, I'm the coolest kid in school with like my stupid Charlie the Unicorn t-shirt. But like, I can't really think, like, it's not like you're going to see a viral TikTok now that's really funny and someone's going to like make a t-shirt about it.
Exactly.
I don't know.
It was just like this whole era, and we never knew it would ever end, and then it somehow did at one point. And like, when did that end?
When did it end?
Weird.
I know. I've been trying to think about that, and like have been thinking about this a lot recently too. Like, I don't like maybe Vine and like around 2015-ish.
Yeah, because when Vine came out, I think I was like a freshman in high school maybe, or something like that. And that was where all the memes were. Like that was where you would see all of the memes, or like on Instagram, I guess too. And then there was also like those YouTube videos, like the annoying orange, and like all of those weird ass videos that we were just like obsessed with. And now looking back, it's like, why were we so obsessed with them?
Yeah, right? I was talking about that in one of my last ones with Evan. Like, I'll go back to watch some old videos that I used to watch when I was younger that I thought were so funny, and then I'll rewatch them again and they're just not as funny to me, and I'm like, damn, like, am I getting old?
I think it is like we're getting old. Like I feel like those kind of videos were like geared towards people our age when we were like 10 or 11 years old. And like also, do you remember those like YouTube videos where it was just like parodies of songs, and they were like music videos? Like there'd be ones like for TikTok by Kesha, and it was just like so out of hand.
Ducky of Awesome, those
Yeah.
videos. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was like really out of hand. Like there was a lot of those. Like every single popular song that you heard on the radio or whatever, they made one. Like I used to watch those all the time.
Me too. And I would like try to remember all of the words. And I thought they were so funny.
Yeah, I had some on my iPod, like my iPod Nano and like iPod Touch. Oh my god. They're so funny. I used to watch those like, did you ever watch those Sims music videos?
Wait, what? No. But that sounds so funny.
Yeah, people would make like Sim music videos to songs. Like there was one to Girlfriend by Avril Lavigne, and they got like a specialized Sim outfit that looked like hers in like the Girlfriend music video.
God.
And they made like I think they tried to replicate like her own music video. I don't know if they needed to use like a special program for that or something, but I loved those so much.
Oh my god, I didn't even know those existed, but like I played Sims all the time. So like I would have fucked with that shit hard. I would have been like, I need this in my life.
Yeah, I'm so surprised you haven't seen them because like I didn't even really play Sims very much when I was younger, but my sister did a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even know that those existed. But yeah, I definitely like the music video parodies. And me and my friends would like download them. Yeah, download them to our iPods because back then, if you wanted to download music, you had to take a YouTube video and then change it to an MP3 and then put it on your iPod so you didn't have to pay for it.
Yes.
And like we would always do that.
Yes. Yeah, YouTube to MP3 converters. I still use those like all the time, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
But mostly because of videos.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's just easier.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a different time.
It was a wild time. I just had a thought. Did you ever watch those like it just came back to me and I think they would make lyric videos, but I think they were called like misheard lyric videos. And I know like Fall Out Boy songs had some because like I know Patrick Stumps' voice is very like you're like, what is he saying half the time?
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know if you ever saw those because like I don't know, those were pretty funny to me when I
never saw those, but like I used to make lyric videos, like actual lyric videos, and I thought I was shit. Yeah.
Yes.
Like I would like be on my like I don't even know what it was where I made my YouTube videos back then, how I would edit them. But it was something really janky, and I used to like make lyric videos, and I thought I'd like be famous for making lyric videos, and it was really embarrassing.
Was it like One True Media or something?
Yeah, it was something really bad like that.
Yeah, I would use those too.
I like always wanted to be YouTube famous back then. It was like so bad.
Yeah, I feel like that was like everyone our age kind of wanted to be, most people at least wanted to be YouTube famous. I think because of iCarly too, honestly. I think that show made every kid want to be internet famous.
I remember when that show first came out, I was like, I want to be in this. I want to have a web show. And I remember I asked my mom if I could like upload videos to YouTube. And she's like, I don't care what you do. But like, when she said like, yes, I was like, I'm going to be famous and I'm going to be just like iCarly. And me and my friends would make the dumbest videos. Like, luckily I put them on private a long time ago, but like they were really bad.
Yeah, I would do that all the time with my friends too. Make like just stupid videos, like 12-year-olds on the internet, like feral children basically.
And I can't even imagine if we had TikTok back then. Like, imagine the stuff that we would have created.
Oh god. It scares me sometimes being on TikTok and I'm scrolling and then I see a video. I'm like, oh, this is funny, and like, wait, this is like a child. Like, I don't want to be like engaging with like a child on the internet. I don't know.
It's weird. And like at this point, like parents don't know what their kids are doing on their phones and stuff like that. Like nobody monitors it, so they can just be doing anything they want.
Yeah, it's scary. It definitely could lead to like some issues for sure. Like, and some to some degree, like I wish my parents maybe monitored me like a little bit more on the internet when I was younger, because like I was like I should not have had a Facebook when I was like 11. Like, nope.
When I had a MySpace at like 10 years old, it was like really bad.
Oh my God, I never had one.
I like remember, I don't know why it was a thing, because remember when AIM was a thing and you would have like an instant messenger thing?
Yeah.
And all my friends would be like, oh, do you have a MySpace? And maybe it was before Facebook or right before Facebook was a thing. And I remember I made one and I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. And I was like, yeah, I have a MySpace, whatever.
It's not a big deal.
But I never had a Facebook, which is weird. That was the one thing my mom was like, you can't have that. But like maybe just because she knew about it. I don't think she knew what MySpace was. But Facebook was always like this thing that was like everywhere, I guess. And it was like the first real social media like that was like really popular. So like still to this day, I don't have a Facebook. It's weird.
Really? You're so lucky you never had a Facebook, dude. Like that was a hot mess.
No, I'm glad, because like I've seen like videos of people being like, this was my status like 15 years ago. It's really scary.
No, it's really bad. Like I was in my, like when I had Facebook, I was in my really bad, like I'm not like the other girls phase, like really hard. And the things that I would... just be like, Justin Bieber sucks. Like, why do you guys listen to this as if it was like a hot take?
Yeah, I was like that in middle school. All my friends love Justin Bieber, and I was like, you guys are lame. I don't like Justin Bieber. And I was like, just trying to be this alt girl. Like, I'm different. So it was really bad. No,
it's so bad. I'm like, wow, it really sucks that this was like documented on the internet. Like, fuck.
That's scary. We're like kind of the first like generation to have our childhood like documented on the internet, like our very early childhood.
Yeah.
Really weird.
It is really strange. Very, very strange. I feel like I'm trying to remember like other videos or like that sort of thing. I don't prepare for these enough.
Do you remember? There was this one video and it was like Harry Potter and it was like puppets.
Yes.
Do you remember that? Yeah, that was something that I was obsessed with. And I didn't even like Harry Potter, but I just thought that shit was so funny.
Yeah, the Harry Potter Puppet Pals.
Yes. I would watch that like all day and I thought it was hilarious. I don't know why.
Honestly, like, I feel like those are ones that still sort of hold up for me for some reason.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like if I watched it now, I'd be like, this is kind of entertaining.
Those were so funny. I was never like super, super into Harry Potter, but I would always watch all the movies and I read like some of the books, parts of the books.
Yeah, I was never into it, but like I remember that video. I was like, this is quality content. I loved it.
I found the source of the ticking. It's a pipe bomb.
I know, it was just like so dark too, but like so good.
It was. Yeah, I feel like our generation's sense of humor is just like getting more and more bizarre, and I'm just wondering how far it's gonna go and where it's gonna take us.
It's definitely like generational, because like if I show my mom a TikTok, she doesn't get it. And she's just like, what is this? Or like, do you know this person? And I'm like, no, it's just like a video. But like, I don't know. And like, we're kind of at that age where we're like not millennials, but we're also not Gen Z. We're in the middle. And it's just like really weird because Gen Z has this different humor that's like TikTok dances and stuff like that. And then like we are like separated from this. And it's like just really weird how we're like in the middle of two eras, basically.
Yeah, it is. It's like very awkward and like, I don't know, it's weird being here because you kind of want to, I don't know, I like having labels on things sometimes and like knowing where I belong, I guess.
Yeah.
Like makes me feel good. I'm like, oh, even with this, Like first I'm a Gemini. Now I'm this.
Yeah, it's definitely weird.
Yeah.
So, like my sister is like hardcore Gen Z and she's 19. So like I feel like our humor, if I send her a TikTok, she'll be like, this isn't funny. Or she'll be like, what is this? And I'm just like, okay, like I get it. And we're only like 4 years apart, so it's just weird.
Now I feel out of touch because I'm like, what is their sense of humor? Like I'm on TikTok often, but it's very catered to what I like, so I don't really know.
Exactly. So like sometimes my sister will say things to me in this new lingo and I'm like, what is this? Like, what are you saying to me? And she'll have to like explain to me what she's saying. And I'm like, I never thought I would get to this age where I don't understand what the kids are talking about.
Yeah. No, I had to explain, like, not a lot at all, but like, because my sister is still kind of like in that gap because we're 3 years apart, but she's older than me.
Yeah.
Had to explain to her what an incel was the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah, I was like, honestly, like, good for you that you don't know what this is. Because, like, gross. Yeah, I don't know. Damn. Really got me thinking. Were you able to watch any of my past ones? I won't give you like a quiz or something, but
I listened to the first podcast, the one that was on Spotify.
Yeah.
And I listened to that one like right when you posted it, I think, because I was just so excited and I was like, I've never heard Amelia on a podcast. I'm very excited for this. And like, you just have like a very nice podcast voice. So I was just like, I'm down with this.
Thank you.
And I just think like the idea of having this like whole conversation about the memes that we had as kids is such a good idea, because at the time we didn't know they were memes. We didn't know what it was. We were just like, oh wow, this video is so funny. Like, and now like thinking back on it, these were like the first memes that like shaped us.
Yeah.
It's just so crazy.
They really were. Like, it's just so weird how it's completely changed over time without us even realizing in like a blink of an eye. But like how a lot of the stuff we saw, it's never, I don't want to say never, I guess, but things just aren't going to become popularized in the same way anymore.
Exactly.
At all.
Like I keep bringing up TikTok, but that's like the thing nowadays. That's where the memes lie now.
Yeah.
And, you know, you'll see a funny TikTok and it's like, okay, funny. You scroll past it. But like with these YouTube videos, we would constantly rewatch them and bring it up at school. And like now there's just too many videos being circulated now that we're just going through them and just being like, oh, this is funny. Moving on to the next one. And it's just really weird because I used to watch Charlie the Unicorn like every day when I came home from school, and I'd seen it a million times, but I would keep rewatching it because it was like the only like funny meme that we had. And it's just weird now.
It is really weird how, yeah, just everything's just kind of like oversaturated, and how even the definition of a meme exactly, I'm like, I don't even know what the Google definition of that is, because you think of like the old meme formats, but also you think of videos. Like I more so think of, I find the videos and stuff more interesting. There's probably more to say about them than like the actual just kind of like pictures of memes and that kind of stuff. Yeah. But like they still count as a meme, but it's so part of like, it's almost like there's a different brackets of types of memes that exist, and it just keeps on growing because now, like you said, TikTok, like a funny video on TikTok that goes viral that everybody like uses or whatever, like that's considered like a meme basically. Yeah. Just kind of like an underlying, I don't know if I want to say inside, but I guess like inside joke to like the people that use it, that like it understand it.
Yeah, it's just weird. And like, I'll say TikTok audios like throughout my day, and I'm like a grown adult and 23 years old, and I'm just like quoting TikToks all day long. And like it's never, I never outgrow the memes. Like it'll always be with us. Like I started like quoting the annoying orange and dumb stuff like that, and now I'm just out here quoting TikToks at 23. Like it's just really strange. And I think like as time progresses, it's just going to keep growing, and I don't think it's ever going to die out. Like I don't think memes are ever just going to end. Like it's just keep growing.
Yeah, I totally agree. They've just been evolving in different ways, and now there's just like an endless array of different memes. Like you said, like now you save the TikTok things, the TikTok sounds, because I guess the thing is now there's just so many. So before it was sort of, you look for the diamond in the rough and you have this very specific place where you have to go and see it. But now everybody has a cell phone, usually most people do, and they can get it up and pull it up pretty much whenever as they please. So I guess that's another reason why there's so much room to grow with memes, because so many people have more access to create them pretty much.
Yeah, and like we didn't have this system where we would like tag people in videos that we thought was funny. Like it wouldn't happen. We would like go hang out with our friends and we'd be like, I have to show you this video on the computer and it's really funny. So like now kids can just tag all of their friends in any video that they see, and then it just grows that way. While we had to like do it more personally. It was like you'd be hanging out with your friends or at school and be like, you have to watch this YouTube video. And then that's how you would share stuff like that. So like it's just changed a lot in how we share funny videos too, I think.
Yeah, that's a really good point. It just gets to everybody so much faster than it used to. And even the whole like format of TikTok, whenever I'm on it, I'm honestly every now and then I'm just really amazed by it, because I just would have never thought of something like this becoming so popular, in the idea of having all these different sounds that people use and like will mouth the sound in like a different way to communicate whatever message they want. Like, I don't know. It's all really interesting to me, but like there's just so many different sections of it too, because what's on my feed could be completely different than somebody else's or even yours. So things are even more like catered to you. So there's so many more sections of the internet, I guess, where you can find your own specific type of humor.
Yeah, because when we were kids, you would go on YouTube and there was just that one most popular videos feed. But now everybody has this For You page that's just for them. And like, it's made just for them. And we didn't have that. It was like, oh, this is a popular video and I'm going to watch it. Like, it's just weird how much it's grown to like be about who we are and like what we enjoy viewing. And now like when we scroll through our For You page, it's like everything that we want to see. Like it's just weird.
Yeah. It is really weird how it honestly scares me too. I'm like, wow, they're definitely collecting like so much of my information and data. Like it's honestly like horrifying to me. But at the same time, I'm like, but this video is so funny, and like, I don't know. It's hard.
I swear I'll like just be talking about something and then it comes up on TikTok and I'm like, I was literally just talking about this, but okay.
Yeah, it's scary. It's scary times we're living in right now.
I feel like, social media is just kind of taking over all of us, and there's really just no way to avoid it at this point.
Yeah, like it's just becoming part of our life and our culture.
Yeah.
It's so weird. And definitely back in the day, like, I don't know, like caveman shit, like when they would draw on rocks, like those were probably memes. Like,
yeah, they probably had funny drawings that they would draw and be like, oh, my boys will like to see this on the wall. Yeah. And like, it just shows like how much it's probably always been there. Like we've always had inside jokes with our friends and stuff that we think is funny.
Yeah, that's so true. Like that will always remain a consistent thing throughout culture. And it's always like a form of, some form of escapism. Yeah. I think, to just like, throughout the day you can go and you can laugh at this joke and like, I don't know, have a good time and has pure intentions.
And I think TikTok's popularity grew because of COVID. We were all locked down, couldn't do anything. We were all going through a lot. And then we just had this social media platform randomly where there were these funny videos of people we could relate to. And like, I think that's why TikTok grew the way that it did. I think if the pandemic didn't happen, it wouldn't have blown up like this. Like, I remember at the beginning of the pandemic, I didn't want TikTok. And I was like, oh, this is something that the kids are doing. And then I finally downloaded it and I was like, wow, I feel so much better just like having this connection with people that I don't even know, but like I can relate to how they're feeling.
Yes, I feel the same exact way because for the longest time I didn't want to get a TikTok because I just heard of like the toxic environment part of it basically.
Yeah.
And how addictive it is, which like, yeah, okay, like that's true. But I felt the exact same way because it's so much easier to reach a very specific community that like you feel that you are part of there. Yeah. And you can connect with so many different people, like you said, and everybody, like especially a lot of the people that I follow will do things like just dressing up for no fucking reason, like, and just for yourself and doing things like filming themselves doing even the littlest things and being like, this is fun or whatever. But during a pandemic, I feel like we need that more than anything just to help us like try to do something or have a sense of normalcy, I guess, and feel okay doing that because other people are as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like I remember at the beginning of the pandemic, at the very beginning, I would like get dressed up to go to the grocery store because that was just about the only thing that you could go do. And I would just sometimes even wear my heels out to the grocery store just to like be like, I need to pretend that I am doing normal things right now and like feel like a normal person. And it helped a lot. And then like you would see other people doing all of these like good coping techniques on TikTok, like doing like puzzles or coloring or whatever it is. And like, it would give you these ideas like there's stuff to do even when we're like locked down and it feels like a really dark time, but like there's always stuff you can do. And I think that like helped get us all through the pandemic.
Yes, I totally agree, especially the grocery store. Like whenever I'd go to the grocery store, I was like, it's time for me to pop off.
Yeah.
Put on a cute outfit. Or even when I just go on a walk in the woods, I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna wear a dress and like put a bunch of glitter on my face and have a good time. But there's other people on TikTok doing that too. And I'm like, well, hopefully, like I know other people are out there that feel the same way as I do and want to do the same thing. So that sense of community, and same with like meme culture in general, providing that for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I feel like this is a good place to like end. I feel like we had talked about a lot of different stuff and touched on a lot of relevant topics right now.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to be on the show. Really appreciate all your input and all your thoughts and ideas.
Thank you for having me. I very much appreciate it.
Yeah.
It was really fun, honestly.
It has. It's been very fun. Rachel is a Twitch streamer. I don't even know how that works, but if you have like your name or something you want to say, go ahead.
My handle is Stardew Gay Gal. Stardew is in Stardew Valley, which is the game that I probably stream most. But yeah, so if you like cutesy, cozy games, I always stream shit like that. So be sure to check it out.
Awesome. That's super fun. I need to watch and get a Twitch like so badly. Okay. Well, thanks again. Thank you so much for listening in on the Meme Cemetery podcast. If you made it here, you get a gold star in my book. You can listen to us more on my YouTube channel, Amelia Hoffman, under the Meme Cemetery, or Spotify. You can also click the Anchor link in my bio. And there's all sorts of other platforms that it's on from there, like Google Podcasts and so on. So continue to listen in. I got stuff to do, so I'm gonna go. Bye.